Would never make an AI voice to abuse the first lady in the name of another individual.
Where the fans them where they out here, but they go back and forth now the social media, especially this now one we will not go shy away from the issue we get for do with one of the contestants them where we get issues with the states where they end up pull them from the show. Okay. And this belief where they out there is Lolo come out come and all say something about that. Then allegations around saying that you team members them, you managers them, been there behind all of that. As person where they head the troopers, as you call your gang, you come out to Yeri Dandy. What was the feeling for Yeri allegations around say you managers them, now they put hand pa all down for somebody left the show because them feel say they set the show up for you and that person was the greatest competitor to you?
I'll laugh again because people have to talk. People would say things. But one thing I'll tell you here is that my management would never be part of that. My management would never make an AI voice to abuse the first lady in the name of another individual. So whatever happened, my management hands are off it. Whatever may have happened, if somebody posted a video, that's just normal on social media. People post videos. People, I don't want to even talk about how many times they've cartooned me. I don't want to talk about how many times they've told me how ugly I'm not. You understand? How, whatever they want to say, they would say. But then, would that make me get problem or involve myself with the state? Because I didn't do anything that would put me in any trouble. So people would have to talk, but my management team has nothing to do with anybody being put in prison, and it was a pity something like that happened. And I just pray that us Sierra Leoneans, since as we're talking about women, we respect and love each other and spread positivity instead of hate and negativity. That's what I would say.
The idea of being in a closed place for such a long time, now one way plenty people not able. Me, I go say for example, I'm not able for then I didn't kind of see in there, then a whole house, I not come out, no phone, no nothing, not interact with the outside world. Just the same phases you wake up to every day. Psychologically, you've been prepared for this before you go into the house there?
Yeah, I would say yes. I was really prepared because it's not easy, huh? Like I said, this show was more toxic than the other, so you can imagine. And it's 3 months. For 3 months, the other was just for 8 weeks. So a month more, a few weeks more. But then, I think my mind was so prepared. I knew winning comes with a lot of pressure. It's just funny how people would identify you as a winner even before the show starts. It's not magic. Why didn't I pick on other people that they were going to win? It's logical. They saw something in me, and they knew that if we give her the chance, or we do not pressure her, she would win, you know. So me being in a space like that, I have to be ready to withstand, to overcome, and to thrive through, you know, to survive it, because it wasn't easy, but I was ready. I was really ready.
The platform where you go into the house with get for do with the boy child.
Yeah.
Where for so many people been sound strange because advocates, same way beyond the advocates, can always focus on women and girls. Why Lolo choose the boys?
It's the boys for the girls.
He for she.
Yes, he for she. It's a he for she, for a better she. So the thing about the Every Boy Picking for Be a Good Man 2025, 2040 project is that I see a society where the women and girls would be safer. I mean, we would have men that would function in their full masculine energy, knowing fully well who they are and their responsibility towards the females and the nation as a whole. Because I believe that when a man is conscious of himself, he's secure, he feels powerful, but not the power to intimidate a female, but it's a power to give a female the opportunity to thrive. Because a fully masculine man would know that when a woman is empowered, when a woman is stable mentally, physically, and emotionally, that woman will give so much support to push the home or to push the community or to push the country as a whole. So these men would not molest, they will not abuse, they will not violate the rights of women. So, because when the women are mentally stable, emotionally stable, they can be productive. We have the power to turn 5 to 100 or 5,000. But if I am not in my right state, I can't do anything. If I'm being battered, if I'm being broken by a man, I cannot do much. So that's a society that I am seeing in the next 15, 20 years, where the men would be there to protect the women, because the boys would grow up loving the females around them, caring for the females around them, and respecting them. How would they do that? If the parents, the society, the community put love, care, and respect in these boys, that's how they would grow up with that love that they would later pass on to the females, not only the females, but the fellow human in their lives.
So how best you go able for implement this idea you the work on like within maybe talk about you using men, you know, than women. We plenty people that advocate for women 50-50, you know, which I'm very, very much proud of women. So since that the studio I kept quiet, leaving you two people to to handle the show, however. So how best you the plan for move with these new ideas?
And trust me, if we with this everybody pick up a good man in the next years, I'm telling you, we're gonna even have more than 50. It's not gonna be. They will have more women in workplaces, in civil service and all that. But then we need to make sure that the men understands that. How would they understand it? So with my project, we are going to be targeting children, parents, community, schools, because if I could remember years back, the community helped to raise up the children, right? We would say if my neighbor finds me or talking with a boy on the street, they will not wait to go and tell my parents. They would call me right there. If they would punish me, ask me to go home. So they would not let me. This is not to me business. Because we don't use for say no to me business, no to me picking, no to out for the so they don't come bad. No, we want for to go back to that era where community will be involved in raising children. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be having outreach. We're going to be having workshops. We're going to be having seminars to talk on these issues that would impact the lives of these boys.
So since you don't win the show now, what think will make you different from all the winners them, not salon on the reality TV show?
The results. For me, it's more about results. It's about creating the impact, because I want season 3 of House of Stars to be, more of conscious people. People that, when I say conscious people, it's people that know that when they're on platforms like that, they should utilize it to the best of their ability. To bring something good out of it. You would not go to a reality TV show where you can talk on issues that affect society, that you can influence thousands of youth out there through your actions, and people that are conscious that me being on a show like that, I can change the world. So these are the people that I want to see on these shows. You can be fun, you can be crazy-headed, you can be whatever character that you have. However, you should be conscious of the airwaves, knowing that it's a place to build yourself. It's a place to build others. It's a place to create an empire where you would have a lifetime achievement with.
So beyond the words, when the public will expect or begin seeing tangibles here, because the reason why we can ask them questions here, we don't the host reality TV show winners, then we can make big promises in the studio. And after that, for you really see waiting like you don't promise happen, it's very difficult. We're not going to name names, but we don't host big reality TV show winners them. We don't make promises now. We're up till now, we are yet to get the track of waiting and we don't promise. So for you, young case, when people for expected and go begin to see the tangibles?
So for me, it's a continuation. For me, this is what I always say. I'm not starting. I'm not going to begin something. I'm going to continue the path that I have traced for myself, which is impacting the lives of children, creating a society where the youth, the children, talented people would explore and they would become who they want to become. It's something I have been doing since 2019. So I'm going to continue on that path. However, the Everybody Picking for Be a Good Man project, we're going to have this society not next year, because we have to build, we have to groom them up, however. But then you would be seeing the work. I have started it already. Going to communities, going to schools, engaging. Exactly. Going to communities, going to schools, and having seminars, conferences, workshops where we would have parents. We're gonna be having parents that we would share experience with each other, and then ideas on how we can raise these boys in a better way, because we tend to forget that the boys as well as the girls, they need the same love, attention, security, protection as we give to the girls. So we shouldn't just focus on the girls and neglect the boys, because the boys will grow up being bitter. They will feel neglected, they will feel not cared for, and if they have that feeling within, that's what they give out. So these are the things we're going to be talking about, and we're going to make sure that these parents and guardians and communities, they practice these things. Because knowing it is one thing, but then implementing it is another. That's where we talk about wisdom. So that is the reason why you will not see a result immediately, but you would see the work in progress.
Now, the House of Stars season 2, where we seen a woman emerge as a winner, and we just want to discuss issues around the reality TV shows here. How the woman they don't use this platform for ensure say it impacts them in a very positive way. And this morning at the studio, now a pleasure for introduce the latest winner for a reality TV show in a salon, where a female will go by the name Lolo Simeon. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure having you here this morning. Just don't tell the viewers them we want to discuss today about women them in reality TV shows. We know say listen to your first reality TV show, you be don't contest another one again the last time, but this one you happen for emerge as a winner. But before we can go into all the details, and let me just go back for people who perhaps don't doubt. Let me start first with your name, Lolo Simeon. The name sounds strange. I just be asking my colleague before they can say, I don't think I'd ever meet a person with name Lolo. Where's the name come from?
So that's my stage name.
Okay.
It's my brand name. So my real name Loretta Babina Simeon. So Lolo come from Loretta. My friends then begin call me so self. Like Lolo simply means a queen. Always get this, attitude and character of somebody way soft, way kind and beautiful. So my party name they call me Lolo. So I keep that.
So before we can talk about the House of Stars season 2 where you just win, let me just go back. We know say you've been previously don't go another reality TV show before you come now this House of Stars. What's been done happen with Lolo during that period after you come out now the other reality TV house?
So for housemates, before I go there, many people not be know me. I be just to do my thing now, me corner, because I done the work as an international model, where now many people know me for. So I'm just in my corner to do my thing to represent Sierra Leone in my own little way. And then I say, you know what's in, I need to come home back for lay, see how best myself can create the impact now the industry, I mean the modeling industry. So I do that, and the struggle small. Then housemates today, I say, you know, why not use this platform for introduce myself to Sierra Leone? Because my aim for that show was for Sierra Leone to get to know me, to get to know who I am and what I am doing, what I'm about to do, and everything. So it was a great experience because I entered the show with that idea of selling myself, and I believe say I do it to the best of my ability, because I end up for come out as a brand ambassador for one of the biggest brands in the country, in the Zalox, when I maybe win all my Jeep self being part of the show. So like I do my utmost best for make sure say Sierra Leone accept me, and it was a success. So coming out, I continue with me work because I get a foundation when I let our Children Dream Foundation away with the aim at nurturing children for me, then grow up with a mindset that they can achieve whatever they put their hearts and mind to, because many a time we discourage them picking their air from their dreams. We'll tell and say, you know, you're daydreaming, or this dream too big, or wake up from your sleep. You can say so many things, and where we begin is feels that we we don't pass we society in level. So that's what I am about, and get in a mindset where they can be and become whoever they want to become with a good heart. So after that, I also get me fashion to empower a group. We also now for promote models them. When I'm also there about. So I continue to do that. I don't send about 3 candidates them internationally for represent Sierra Leone, which I'm very proud of, because all of them come with trophies home, and yeah, and with this show now, it's even bigger because I get a bigger project. We are the working and many more.
So, like, you done into this modeling for quite a very long time.
Right.
You transition from the, housemates coming to, House of Stars, and we want to congratulate you first on winning this particular award. So, tell me how it's looked like moving transit and the transition period from that House of Star housemates coming to House of Stars. How has it been like? Within your experience where you compare the two shows?
Well, it's a huge different experience, I would say, really, because what I can always say, the first show, people got to discover who I am, you know, as we get along at the show. But then this show, people know me already. They know what I'm capable of. They know what I'm about. So they, like, with my fellow contestant, then come harder on me because they know, say, Lolo can deliver. So the experience is that the level of toxic environment I've been in the first show was less compared to this one, yeah. Because this one, yeah, was really toxic. I don't know, maybe it's because I was the target, kind of, but I receive a lot of pressure compared to the other. And also with different kinds of people where, you know, it's really, we represent society where we live in.
So what are some of them pressures in the way you encounter within her?
Well,
you up there, everybody be the target you and all.
Pressure was even before getting into the show. Like, people already knew that I got something to give out. So I had attacks of, you know, abuse, like so much abuse, name callings and all of that. And going into the show, of course, it's the same. People will pick on me for nothing, abuse me, and you know, just make sure that I feel so uncomfortable in the house to a point that I would say, CEO, please, I want to go with my manager, take me out. But no, it didn't happen like that. So it's just, you know, people framing stories against you, inventing things, telling lies about you, portraying you to be somebody that you're not. So there's a lot of things like that.
You're going into the House of Stars, a reality TV show, for the second time. I would say for so many people, based on the public opinion, the way we see people express, they didn't see that coming. people will not be really like see you as one of the people and we for been going to this particular reality TV show. Waiting really be attract you, we make you decide say you want to give them a try again after you be done come out na another one.
Well, one thing will give me the motivation, the fans, because the last show, like many, one of emerges the winner, many be regret not voting for me. They said if I had known, you know, many of them said that. So having the support, because West is the one camp on this show. Now fans and force and social media platforms then begin to tag me, Lolo, need for go for the show, Lolo, this is your time. But then the first thing I say, you know, I want to see first how they go. I don't just can't jump into them. So I want to see how everything they go on. So I left the first one pass, I watch them. And then second one again, then begin for call me like, Lolo, it's your time, you have to go, you have to go. Then I consider, say, yes, I think now that the people, because they just believe, say, people needed a change. They want for change this narrative of, you know, so much negativity and people emerging as the winner most of the time. That we no, they promote too many morals, you know, good morals. So and then maybe go end up alala and all that. So people were like, you know, we want to see a change, and with that I believe, say, it was my time. With every other thing where God convinced me with, I say I have to go for this. So